Dogs are a highly social species, so it's not natural for them to be on their own. However, puppies are incredibly flexible, so it is something that we can teach them. If you think about the default setting for a puppy being if I'm separated, cry and struggle to get back to my family group, what we need to do is then teach that puppy that it's a normal part of life to be on their own, and we do that by a very gradual process. Those first few weeks in the new home are really important for puppies because they're learning about what's normal in life. One of the things we sometimes forget to do is to teach them that being on their own is absolutely fine. We often get puppies at the start of the summer holidays, so we've got time to settle them in, and they don't get used to being left alone during that period. Then people go back to work and school and the puppy starts to howl because it's not used to that. That's when we get the phone calls. Teaching your puppy it's okay to be alone is a gradual process. So when your puppy's sleepy, put them in a bed, give them something tasty to chew on, and just go away for a few seconds. If your puppy cries, go back to it and make sure that it's okay, and next time leave it for a shorter period. Gradually build up the time that you leave your puppy alone. So leave it for 30 seconds, then 45, really small steps so the puppy doesn't notice that you're gone away for any longer. Once your puppy's happy for several minutes and carries on chewing their treat, then you can start to go out of the house. To begin with, just go to the front door and come straight back in again, and then gradually build up the time that you're away. Never leave puppies for too long though. They need to eat regularly and toilet, so make sure there's someone who can come in and see to them if you're going to be away for a long time. The worst thing you can do is leave your puppy to cry or come back and tell it off, because that just makes the whole experience of being alone really horrible. There are some things to look out for when you're with your dog that may indicate that your dog's distressed when it's alone. One of the first signs might be that your dog starts to react when you're getting ready to go out. So when you're preparing to leave, they might become a bit agitated. They may even try and stop you from going, so they might lie across the door or bark to delay you. If you leave things that your dog would normally eat and it doesn't eat them while you're away, that can be a sign that your dog's getting anxious. It's quite typical for a dog with separation problems to rush around and find those treats once the owner returns home, so that can be another warning sign. Sometimes dogs that don't like being alone will even react when you're at home with them and you close the door on them. Some of these dogs even want to come to the bathroom with you. We call them Velcro dogs. If your dog reacts by scratching at the door or whining when you go into another room and close the door, that may be a sign that he's becoming anxious when you're not there. If your dog shows any of these signs, we recommend that you set up a video camera just to see exactly what they're doing when you're not there. If your dog doesn't settle down and relax when you're out, talk to your vet about medication, a calming supplement, and referral to a clinical animal behaviourist.